What is up? What is up, my peoples? My Goriila Militia fam. Thanks for tuning in to the stream. And just like the previous one, all proceeds will go to a Special Forces unit that is stationed downrange. A Goriila Nation member is a member of the Special Forces, so all proceeds will be going to more or less to make care packages to send over to them. Also, a Goriila Militia flag that will be signed and encased, signed, being, flown. I believe actually on a mission or whatnot, dated, and that'll also be up for auction as well. What's Summit? Welcome to the stream. Still trying to find that infamous mask, man. Also, his brother Holmes is supposed to be joining sometime soon, and can give you more information as far as on his bro things that's needed and how the whole flag thing works. And I think also he's going to be giving away a PSN gift card to lucky persons in chat. I have still yet to put up my reaction video to State of the Game. What's up, Eddie? Welcome to the stream. Well, I mean, I wanted to before Christmas, but finances are tight or whatnot. So, got to talking to him on our Discord, and he let me know some things that they're in need of, and all this that's going on now, and maybe possibly trying to give them little comforts from home, just anything and everything to let them know that we appreciate them, and that while they're there, we're here for them, and when they get back, we'll still be here for them. What's up, Brendan? How's it going? Yeah, I'm still looking for a. I mean, RNG, as we all know, is a complete mess. But still needing a mask because I'm all about that perfection, or at least as close to it as I can get. Hear that chick that's on her period again.
All right. Sell this right here.
I'm getting these supply drops. I'll just take out all the enemies and wait.
Cool. You're such a good guy, man.
Well, it depends on what day of the week it is. What you run into?
Yes.
Zero with the 20 bomb. What up, Zero? Appreciate your dono, my dude. Let's give a big shout out to Zero for the $20 dono going to our boys overseas. Appreciate you, Zero. Also, you can click on his name. He has a up and coming channel himself. He likes to put it on. Has some pretty nice content, so go check out his channel as well. Ah! I'll finish reading chat here in just a moment. It's awesome what you're doing. 20 plus and serve with my group of guys as well. Appreciate your service. So you go over again support aspects and such, just jumping on. Basically, the revenue that I earn off the stream or any donations are going for care packages. We actually have a guerrilla militia member that is a part of a special forces unit deployed downrange. So we're just getting together some funds to try to give them a little bit of comfort to home, let them know that they're appreciated. You know, things like, gloves, batteries, calling cards, things like that. And then I also will be sending actually a guerrilla militia flag over there that'll actually be flown. Pictures will be taken. It'll be encapsulated, sign, date, the mission it was flown on, and that'll be something that will be raffling off later in a giveaway. But basically, all proceeds will be going to things, like I stated. He sent me a list of things that they could use as far as like calling cards. Said their gloves that they use are pretty trash, so they will be inclined to possibly get some better ones instead of just like use once and throw away ones. And then the description gave me more or less was think of rappelling down a rope about 50 times a day, sliding down it. So definitely said they could use some gloves. I'm just a low-time small streamer / content creator, but anything that can help, regardless how big or how small, is still a help. So, what's up, Cubano? Welcome to the stream, Mike. I appreciate it. I definitely try to be different than most others that put out Division 2 content. That's for sure. Some people get me. Some people like it. Some people just think I'm an immature little kid. But I mean, it's about having fun, right? And since I'm just mediocre at best as far as skill-wise, I figure if I can at least entertain the little humor into it, then it'll be all worth it. And plus, I mean, I enjoy putting stuff like that in there. I mean, yeah, it takes extra time. Don't get as many views, but it's still fun making it and editing it. So anybody that can appreciate that, it's very much appreciated. But if you happen to be new, then show the like button some love. And then ground and pound that sub button if you happen to be new. So what we're going to now, Endo. Oh, not much. Still looking for that infamous mask. I got one that's a halfway decent placeholder for now. But you know how hard it is to farm for a specific Petrov mask with insulated on it and at least some kind of value of skill power? It is ridiculous. Oh, in chat, like where you type in at, you'll have like the that little money symbol. You can click on it and go directly through YouTube. It kind of sucks that they, before I get the funds in order to get the care packages, they do get their 30%, which sucks. But that's the only more or less downside. And I had one at one time that was programmed to give out a PayPal for situations like that, but some people don't like going through that, and since I'm about to be an LLC, just going through YouTube as far as the donation wise. Yeah, I mean, it took a long time, more or less, to do that DZ or PTDZSD, kind of like a little parody video. And it was fun making it. It was fun doing it with other clan members, but boy, did it tank on views. I think mainly it had a lot to do with the thumbnail. Like people, it's like PTDZSD question mark doctor. What the hell is that? But yeah, if they don't know what it is, I figured they would at least look at it. Definitely go check it out. I thought it was funny, anyways. Knee pads. Are you the you're not the, what is it, bearded giant on Twitter? Is that yours? Because if you look up Reaper Brew on Twitter, it's a startup company from of coffee. And on the first live stream I did, he was matching whatever bag was bought. He would also donate one in turn to the cause into the care packages. That is Reaper Brew on Twitter. Just write in the description after you make a purchase, match donation. Eddie, my Twitter is the same as my gamer tag without the X. Just RELENTLESSxRG on Twitter if you want to hit me up on there. Just like my gamer tag or channel name, just without the X. RELENTLESSRG. I appreciate that, Brendan. Yeah, I don't know if any other content creators are in the chat, but have y'all ever get these emails and people are want to purchase like ads, pre-order or pre-roll ads, like during the video promotional ads for like some kind of product? Or I've been getting a ton from like overseas, like Russia for VPN and this and that, and they always start out that we want you to download something and then show doing it. Rule number one, if it requires downloading something, tell them you're not interested. It is a scam. Well, I have one. Found this one a while ago. I just wish the skill power was a little higher. And yes, it's for PvE. But at least this is kind of the way around having to use like a Yagir mask. That way I have 80% hazard protection and plus the 2 Hela guards, so a total of 100% hazard protection. And then I believe I'm at like 16% explosive resistance. Let's see, at 6, 10, 17% explosive resistance. 31.6 on the pestilence, 30.2k. And then there's a different plethora if anybody was wondering what I was running. And as far as for PvE, it's very simple to switch it from PvP to PvE, because I actually have another Petrov mask that has 53% damage to elites, and then of course hard hitting. A little less on the hazard protection. I still have 14 plus the 2 pieces of Hilligard. That gives me 20, so 34. And then swap out the knee pads instead of running empowered, and then just run insulated on your knee pads. Bada bing, bada boom. 30 more percent. So it still puts you close to 80%. All right, thanks, Brendan. Hey, you just being in chat is more than enough support. I appreciate each and every one of you tuning in to the stream. Appreciate it. All right, level 3. So we need. Oh, you down there? I'm gonna fast show to end up. If I miss someone typing in chat, I do apologize. I suck at multitasking. I need to get a bigger monitor, or I'm just getting old and my eyes are wearing out. But yeah, just want to spend a little bit more time here, and then we're going to go check out the Den of Thieves and the DZ and see what we can, well, how much trouble we can get into.
Sure, yeah, I just got to unmute because my kids are talking. I don't want it to mess up the stream. So that's on mute.
Oh, very good. Just send some Morse code if you... I'm not sure if it was like on what circumstance or if it was the same. Marco Style got his channel hacked and taken, but he's got it back now. Whether it was something like that, I had a bogus email sent to me about 6 months ago that said that my channel was going to be striked down because something about it being a spammy channel. I'm like, well, what does that mean? They couldn't give me a direct answer, and they wanted me to give them my password to my YouTube channel, so that way they can go in and manually, get whatever videos. I'm like, hold up. First of all, if you're from YouTube and your stationery is supposedly saying you're from YouTube, you don't need to give them your password. I mean, typically what YouTube does, they'll say, well, there's an issue with this video, that video, list what it is. And if it's copyright, then they'll give you an opportunity to take that little portion out that is copyright stricken, or just delete the whole video. Or if you believe it's a false claim, then you can, file an appeal. So if anyone ever asks for your password, no. But yeah, people are definitely out there trying to get people's channels. That's for sure. And then there's some out there that has that happen, and they fall victim to one of those type scams. But instead of coming clean about it, they just want to accuse somebody else, so that way when they start up another channel, they can get the cloud off it. But that's on them. Gamer Gary with the $20 bomb to our troops. Appreciate you, Gamer Gary. Let's get some hype in chat for Gamer Gary and that $20 dono. Appreciate you, Gary. Alright, it's level 4 now. Gamer Gary there also has a YouTube channel he dabbles on. You can click on his name and go check out him as well. End up that's I'm playing with now. He also does, but for the life of me, I can't get the boy to make a build vid to throw up to save my life. I actually did put him on a green screen in that last PvP video. You'll see him rising up from the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Yeah, that is a personal image of End up here.
F you.
I was waiting on it. Like, yeah, he'll unmute me to say something about that. Gary said it looked just like you too. See, I'm not the only one.
No, it doesn't look like me. I got a beard.
Well, if that's the only thing that makes it not look like you, well, it looks like a shaved version of you. Still looks like you.
There's a hunter around here.
If you got them all, it's just a reoccurring little thing that you come across throughout the game.
Oh yeah, I know. Cause my thing is like,
You know what? I'm still lacking a hunter. Just I do need to finish that off and do that just for those Mendoza vids that I don't have the rail splitter that shows up because of one mask. Oh, I didn't even reload this? Really? Yeah, we will be shortly. Ah! They don't like my heels. Yep, the mist of piss. What's up, Jibby? Welcome to the stream. Or as we like to say when that mist rolls into the dark zone, hallelujah. Oh, you son of a bitch. I knew that was happening. Man down! Pimp in distress. You're down too.
oh, he picking you up. He about to pick you up.
Oh, he better whoop his ass.
Oh, there you go. You can pick me up now.
Ah, he picking you up.
He ain't picking me up. I'm completely dead, bro.
Oh. Favorite gun in all the game. Oops. People sleep on the RPK. I'm gonna be so mad. Really? Take it to the yard sale page, I reckon. Hope everybody's having a great night so far. Enjoying their evening. Petrov chest piece and backpacks are so garbage. Holy crap, I just now noticed. For some reason my chat went scrolling down. Eddie with the $49.99 dono. And with the $1.99 dono. 80. Appreciate the love and support. Let's get some hype and some love in chat for Eddie. We'll greatly appreciate that. I don't know why my chat is not scrolling down as it would. But appreciate that, my dude. Jimmy, it's the square box with the S from Superman with the line going through it. You gotta watch out for Jimmy. Sometimes he gets confused. He's dyslexic. Hey Gary, if you're on, you can hop in with us. I think Holmes is going to be hopping in with us shortly. I should be in the East Coast servers. Go ahead. I mean, they kept putting us in. See, night before last, it was putting us in like Asian servers, bro. I shit you not. And I know, yeah, I cuss like a sailor sometimes, but hey, the NPCs say a lot more vile things than what I do. But I try to keep a close eye on it. Yeah, usually every day that I'm on, with the exception maybe like one or two, if I have a lot of editing and stuff to do, then I don't get on. But typically every single day I'm in the dark zone. Horrible, 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 and horrid. Guess I can sell it. Alright, and I'm gonna head back to the base and sell some stuff.
Yeah, me too.
So, another exotic AR coming to the game. Most people thought it was an SMG because it has a strikingly resemblance to a Vector. Okay, it definitely 100% looks like a Vector, except for like the magazine looks like a little drum thing going on. I appreciate that, Ballistic. I try. I'm not the best at the game. Never say that I am. I know I'm just some hot garbage, but you know, if my death can be in an entertaining fashion, as far as my kind of humor, anyways, or me killing somebody in a funny way, then I look at more of an entertainment kind of comedy kind of thing than more or less just showing off my lack of PvP skills. But you know, I get the job done. Yeah, it looks like a Vector, but it's an AR. Bylander said it's a 308 version of pretty much that Vector. It's a fictional weapon. It's a 308, which is in between the 9mm and the 45mm of the Vector currently. So a 308 kind of falls, the caliber falls in between them. And the 308 is more like a hunting rifle kind of round bullet, but it's going to be an assault rifle. What talents there are, I have no clue, but he did tweet that out on Twitter because everybody thought it was an SMG, but it's an AR. Why they just wanted to use a carbon copy, cut and paste with a different camo of the Vector, I have no idea. I mean, they could have done on a rifle so much more cooler, in my opinion, than what they did. I mean, don't get me wrong, snakebite is cool, but pretend or think of along that same lines. But in the rifle, instead of having that snake on it or whatever, the chamber in which you reload was actually a revolver style reload type. It was a rifle, but it reloaded like a revolver handgun with a tumbler. I got so much junk, it's not even funny. So that's more or less another PvP version of a mask. Utilize concussion, and then of course that one having 100% has protection, and then I have one that's for PvE. Try to cover all bases when I make a build. I just find it more like nerve-wracking trying to make multiple different builds, and taking up the time, and which is, it's not too much time as far as just saving them into a load slot. But a lot of times if you're in battle, it won't let you like switch out sometimes. So I try to make it to where if you have to, you can mainly just switch out one piece and you're good to go. That Old Spice thing is still stuck in my head, and
Yeah, that shit was funny.
what pieces are you necessarily looking for? Because we have, did you say Heligard?
Yeah, hello guard chest piece.
Well, we got all the control points where the Petrov is. I'm gonna go over and start loading up on the Heligard once the control points of that. Then
Cool.
see if Holmes or anybody else is on who wants to join. But yeah, I got a reaction video that's will be going up after the stream later tonight of my reaction to State of the Game. Don't miss it. Yeah, I mean that sounds cool, but in like a PB perspective, then it'd become like another situation like the Eagle Bearer, where it basically just become dominant. And typically, if it's not dominant, then it's not even worth trying. Like most of the stuff in the game, it's either OP or just useless. So, but with these updates and changes coming, maybe that'll change. But regardless of what they change or how they do it, I think Patrick is still going to have a hard time even come up with a build, because the boy can't seem to build it, even if he had a roadmap, blueprints, and someone over his shoulder telling him how to do it. So while y'all are here, let's go over this. I haven't necessarily posted this build, but I do believe he just had put out a Pestilence PvE build. His Pestilence was on doing like 27, 28. Okay. Said he had like, I think 480 armor. but then he had like one Overlord here, like an Araldi gloves, and then two-piece True Patriot, and it was just a mess. He could have benefited from it more since he already had one Overlord as a chest piece. Just put an Overlord as your gloves with Devastating on it. At least he would have got another 7.5% total armor out of it. Instead of just wanting to use those Alps gloves because it had, a mod slot. Just makes no sense. How instead of weapon being, you would have 2k armor off such. Yeah, I mean, if they could actually successfully implement something like that, but the way the current state of it is and how long it's going to be before they even attempt to correct a lot of it, it's just another history repeating itself from Division 1. But we'll eventually get there. I still remain optimistic. What do you think about the rumors that we can store the attributes only without having to store the whole piece of gear for later recalibration? Well, it's technically the same thing. I mean, because while you're at the station, every attribute you have of whatever kind on whatever piece and whatever, whether it's in your backpack or in your stash, automatically pops up on the right hand side, so you still have it anyways. But it's like if you forgot about a piece that you had in there that you used on a different build from like a different patch or whatever, and then you come back to it, you would kind of want to see the whole piece instead of just the stat and not the piece that it's on. I mean, I think it possibly still could be a little confusing to new people trying to figure that aspect out. It's just personal preference, in my opinion. That I mean, the way it is, I'd rather see the attribute and what piece it's on, because as RNG is, you might find a piece that complements the way it is, and that you could get a better use out of it than just blindly seeing just the attribute stat at that. But that's just me. Jimmy Stew with the 1999 dono. Let's get some love for Jimmy out here supporting our troops. Appreciate you, Jimmy. He is a member of the Goriila Nation. Awesome guy. But you gotta watch him every once in a while. He got a wandering eye. And sometimes you be in the DZ with him, you look back at him and you swear he's looking at you with rape eyes. He'll give you little cringy moments. But awesome guy though. There's an elite patrol leaving this control point over here.
Yeah, I'll go to you right now.
Well, I mean, if they have it in there, let's say it's an option like for the base damage option, to where you can turn it off and on. If they implement it that way, whether it gives the player a choice instead of just making it that way and leaving it, if they implemented a choice whether you can activate it just showing the attributes and not what piece it's on, as storing it kind of thing, and also where you can turn it off to where you actually want to see the pieces that it's actually on too. I think that would probably solve both issues from both sides of the coin. So that way, I mean, because a lot of the main stuff is, it's like they implement things and pretty much force you into it. And they don't allow the player themselves to have an option to whether they want to change it to the new way or leave it as is. But having that feature in there, giving you the choice, I think says a lot. I notice hardly anyone use this negotiator's dilemma anymore. I still moved away. I mean, I thought it was fine the way it was, but because that unpredictability kind of helped with the whole shotgun thing, and then by them making that tweak, kind of in turn, kind of made the whole shotgun spray and pray clutch berserk kind of thing even more of a fiasco than what it already is. That's how we do it. I think the thing I'm most looking forward to is if it actually goes that way is the armor percentages being taken off of the chest piece and backpack. I think they should have done that a long time ago. And yes, damage wise, things will have to be adjusted. But I mean, they kind of shot themselves in the foot with it, right? As far as the whole, if you wanted those 30% armor rolls, you'd have to clan hop and jump through a bunch of hoops. And I don't think that was, I mean, yeah, they completely shot themselves in the foot. All right, that one's a 3, so I'm going to go to this public execution over here in Dub and take it to a 4. Yeah, I mean, typically it's
Okay.
like we run into like I ran into PBO the other night. They were in that first part of that last video. It's like, it was all GGs. It was fun. Nobody was toxic. The way PvP is supposed to be. It was purest. Just fighting. Nobody was really using any cheese. And then I swear you kill them quite a few times, and then next thing you know, the whole horde comes pouring out of the checkpoint, and they're all running double barrels, not just primaries, but primaries and secondaries, or they'll be running like the Spaz with a Diamondback, or the Sweet Dreams with. It was just, yeah, it definitely getting out of hand. It's like if they can't beat you more or less, and I would say straight up, but there's elements of cheese no matter what you run in this game. But I think that's like triple with cheese, but that's a whole another rant. But it seems like if they can't beat you just more or less on gun skills and who actually has crafted their build better and relying on a little bit of player skill thrown in there, that if they can't do it that, then they have to throw the cheesiest stuff on there is possible. More or less the shotguns with 550k armor, double heals, and yeah. Says I enjoyed the game and would love to learn to PvP in this game. Um, a lot of this is just my interpretation of the whole PvP aspect, and I'll try to talk and do this at the same time. It has a lot to do with not just the build, the skill gap. There's really no skill gap, but skill gap can be, as far as what is skill gap. Some people determine it different than others, right? Skill gap as far as recognizing your surroundings and quickly reacting to whatever situation. I mean, in my opinion, that's a skill on its own set. So lots of times it could be build, especially if it's just something overpowered, but a lot of it has to do with positioning. Like, and everybody's heard of COD timing, right? Yeah, that kind of timing plays into it as well, because I mean, at certain timings, you got NPCs that can pop in, and when it comes to reload, the timing when it comes to push, when you think you can make it before they can pop an armor kit, and the only really way to get any better at it is to consistently, PvP to get better, to recognize whatever situations you're in. But if you can like learn the positioning, like I got a clip on one that I was going to break down and do like a tips and tricks kind of thing. I killed 3, And if they would have all pushed up on me together, yeah, they could have focused me down. But like one was like right here, one was like inside of a wall on the DZ posted up, and then one was a little back. Once I recognized that, I fell backwards and positioned myself on the opposite side of the car. So after I downed him, while I'm shooting, a lot of people tend to walk backwards while they're, strafing left to right. But if you have the hindsight to think about it, instead of walking forward, walk backwards while you're shooting, especially if you have someone on the other side of this, so it breaks the line of sight. So therefore, you're not taking damage from multiple sources. You kind of cut them out of the picture, waste their ammo. So then I was able to down the second one and then come around backside. And since he expended all his ammo and had to reload because of me backing up and he no longer could fire on me, then I was able to dispatch him too, as far as for the third one. And then especially like pinning on the person's build if they're sitting back more in cover. The game does punish you if you try to advance on them, unless you are running like the double hill cheese mouse keyboard zigzag from back in the day. You can't advance that way, or the way that I think they intended it to do was more or less advance from a strategic standpoint from cover to cover. What's up, Dicer? AKA my brother. That's my younger brother out there in chat. My brother said, "What's up, Dub?"
Yeah, I know. Say what's up on chat. Tell him I say what's good.
I'm gonna sell some of this stuff on the yard sale page, and I'll fast travel to that checkpoint with you. AW with the $20 dono. Let's get some love for AW, aka El Chupacabra, aka Goat Sucker, aka Gaming Wifey, aka. Okay. He's gonna hop in. Fuck you, sir. I appreciate you, L. Let's get some love in the chat for AW. Yeah, I tried to send you an invite while ago, L. Saw that you was on. If you still on, join up on us. Oh, also, end up if you find a pair of Heliguard knee pads over there with insulated on them, let me know. I want them.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, I hadn't been able to find one, but yeah, I think I sold the wrong ones. But yeah, if they had insulated on them, then I can put that 12.5% armor. Well, no, it's already left. Probably the thieves didn't know. But yeah, they had negotiators knee pads and the Den of Thieves this time yesterday. They had 12.5% total armor on them. But I mean, I think another 13% that I can take off and throw on that. But that way I can still use this build that I'm currently on and the PvE format, but then having insulated on that would actually put me back up to close to 90 something percent hazard protection. But also another thing to keep in, I guess, hindsight, like Division 1, like lots of the times you had to sacrifice something in order to gain something else, which is they've had a hard time and struggled with implementing that in this game. The 3.11.7 title update 5, for instance. I mean, that's why it became mostly the meta. Well, it technically still is. It's just people gravitated from it with all this other stuff. But the 3.11.7 is very much the same. All you have to do is just switch to the technician, and it's actually stronger than it was before. And I don't know why more people don't run it that way, because you don't even have to run compensated because of the way that other talents and stuff work. That you can actually get more DPS with the same utilization of like the 311.7, just with more DPS without compensated. It's crazy, but it is still very much alive. Is there anyone on Xbox that wants to help me on the DZ? I'm on PS4. I would. Outlaw, I have a Discord. If one of my mods will throw up the Discord invite in chat, we have a mixture of PC, PS4, and Xbox players on Discord. Um, you can join it if you would like, and try to hook up with other Xbox players. Well, whoa, kind of came in at the right time, didn't I? I appreciate y'all. And excuse my extreme potato aim. Took me a long time to get this good at potato aiming. Gary, or hold on, let me finish this control point and I'll get on. If the mod's not able to post our Discord link, I'll post it in just a second. Fast little bastard, aren't you? Get your fat ass back here. But don't forget to show the like button some love and ground and pound that sub button if you happen to be new. Appreciate each and every one of you. Go on the yard sale page. Give me 1 second and I'll get that link for you and post it in chat. So who do y'all think is going to win the national championship?
Baltimore Ravens.
It's NFL. It's either LSU or Clemson.
LSU.
Yeah, that's how I'm hoping, LSU.
Hey, you're gonna love me, bro. Here you go.
All right, there's the Discord link in chat for anybody who wants it to join our Goriila Nation Discord.
Here you go, buddy. Relentless here.
Aren't you sweet? I got a present for you too, my man. There you go. Hey, if that hardened, if it was hardened instead of self-adjusting.
Yeah, it's alright. Still money.
But appreciate that, N-Dub. Ooh, shotgun. No, M1A. Hold up. Wait a minute. Time to put a little relentless in it. Why does that have to be crit hit damage? If that was 6% weapon damage, then we cooking with Crisco. Because then you could switch out the 74, 76 armor with, like, say, 30,000 armor. Or switch out the hard hitting for hardened, vital. I wouldn't doubt it, Zero. Would not doubt it. But hey, haters gonna hate. But feel free to hate on me. I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Just one of many. I just try to be different than everybody else is all. I mean, what other content creator are you going to hear fart noises come out of somebody you pestify? Or come out like the last one with Nick Diaz putting down the stomped smack on a PVO member with the Old Spice whistle, then a fart. Nobody else. Every content creator, I mean, they can do like their own path, their own way. I mean, it's their channel. I just choose not to put up any half-assed builds or just junk and just for the sake of content. Dicer108 with the $3 dono, aka if you are in the upstate South Carolina, he is an awesome flooring installer. You can check out Howell's Flooring. Which is, I'm trying to do some ads for actually the company. Later. You got somebody saying bite me?
No, that's my son saying mommy.
Oh, it sounds like you're saying bite me, bite me. You know what? I could actually use this the way it is. Because if I use a Fenris chess piece, and that kind of takes care of the having hardened on a piece, and then just up the. Yeah, hold on to that. Y'all are smashing it tonight. Appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are awesome. If you want to ask anything, feel free to ask what you will. I can't guarantee it's actually going to be a smart answer, but it'll be an answer. Let's see, we got a couple more we can level up. Also, if y'all are wondering why that sometimes you'll see daily vendor reset videos as far as the Den of Thieves, and then sometimes there'll be like several days in between. As you may well already know, lots of times I'll go to the Den of Thieves. I'll do it multiple times, but when I go, it's like I'm in a group. Everybody else sees the items, but when I go up to the vendor, it says no items available and shows me zipola, nothing. So then I log out, log back in, repeat the process, same thing. Thus, the whole lacking on Den of Thieves vendor reset videos every day. Well, I played on nothing but controller, Looney. Or should I call you Tony? I'll just call you Tony. Um, I bought a PC. I bought the game for PC, but my hands are not built for keyboard and mouse. Let's put it that way. I got some fat fingers, some big hands, and it don't correlate well. It don't transfer over well to mouse and keyboard. Now, you can still play it on PC and just play with your Xbox controller. That's what my plans are like later on down the road. Try to do it both on PS4 and on PC. But right now, brand new PC bought yet last year and have nothing but issues. So don't buy your PCs from Best Buy. I would say play whatever platform you're most comfortable with and the one that you have the most fun with. It can be really frustrating switching over from controller to keyboard because I know I was frustrated because I couldn't seem to do much of anything. It's like I know I have potato aim on console, but it was even more horrible on PC, let me tell you. What's up, Bays? Welcome to the chat, the stream. Appreciate you. I got 2 arrows stuck in my gut. Uh, wait, that sound. I wish I could actually record that sound bite of one of those NPCs dying. Little oh. Oh, welcome to the Discord, Outlaw Bays. It's mostly of all things Division, with expansion later on, and then you have your general chat, just discussion, and then you got your actual Division channel. And then if you actually wanted to do a stream kind of party kind of thing without having to go through PS4 private chat, then we have voice chat rooms in there as well that's available to use. Oh, you got a settlement blockade? Jimmy, I sent you an invite. I must warn you, when we do go in the dark zone, I am prone to, or I should say known to, start singing some cringy 90s music while I'm PvPing. So, be aware of that. Alright, I got you, Jimmy. Come on. God, I love my pestilence. Getting strong now. I just sent you another one, Jimmy. Also, don't forget, if I haven't mentioned in quite some time, we'll be sending over a guerrilla militia flag to an overseas unit of special forces, in which they do a whole flyby with the flag, and then they'll encapsulate it, sign it, date it, where it was taken at, pretty much immortalized or memorialized, and that'll also be auctioned off and given away on stream, and that also will go directly right back into the kitty for more care packages to be sent over.
Yeah, bro, give me a second. I'll be right back.
Yep, do your thing. Looks like I'm gonna have to go back and sell some more junk. What's welcome to the stream. Well, just call you Elm. Don't want to butcher your name, my friend. I hope they get better for you, Gary. Take another sip of my coffee. Well, glad to have you, El. Yeah, I'm not too much of a hot coffee drinker, but I like my frappuccinos, my caramel macchiatos. So they had this. I don't know if it's new. It's new to me. I found it because usually I get the caramel Starbucks for the Keurig, but I came across these Folgers caramel drizzle K cups last night. So I got some of those. Oh my goodness. And mix that with the caramel macchiato creamer. That buttery caramel taste. So what builds are all you out there running in the DZ? Hold on to that one for something. Oh, hold on to that. Hold on to that. Oh, a lot of people were also inquiring about the my reasoning as far as I always say as far as the RPK when it comes to RPM. That's why I usually utilize it, and that's what I've been using so far. I do have an MG5, as you can see, with unhinged. Already on it, has 800 RPM versus a 715 of an RPK. But with that being only at 26.4, and I'm getting 85 more RPM, but I'm doing 4K more a bullet with my RPK at 715 RPM with 15 more bullets. That's why I favor the RPK even over the MG5. And I tried it multiple different ways, and the best way that I could come up with to make it as best as it could be with as far as burst damage wise was instead of putting Allegro on it to give that 880 RPM, is to go with Jazz Hands because reload speed is everything. And typically, the reload time for the MG5 is the same as the military or the M60, 5.5% reload time, which is extremely quite a bit. And then we have the reload time of the RPK with the same underbarrel mod at 3 seconds. So that would put this down to I think 4.7 or five, right at 5 seconds of reload time. Yeah, with the 10% reload speed. So even with the Jazz Hands on it, you're able to cut it down to 4.3, which makes it a lot closer of a match. But then you still have that 85 plus, RPM over the RPK, but it's still that between that extra 1.3 seconds of faster reload time and then the 4K damage more. That's where it kind of separates right there. Now, if you're running like a crit clutch kind of thing, possibly with the LMGs, then that's still a debate when it comes down to the MG5 or the RPK, which is when it comes to clutch. The faster you can shoot, the faster you can crit. The faster you can crit, the faster you can self heal. So that would only be the only distinction by putting Allegro over more or less the unhinged. But that's just my take on it. Well, as you can see, I got multiple variations. That one could have 540k armor, but I kind of substituted some things out. But still, that's my more or less tank. Of course, that's just a different variation. I actually have a crit bloodsucker build that can be AR or LMG. Then different variations for more or less different types of play styles and whatever I encounter in the dark zone. But yeah, they range all from different ranges as far as when it comes to armor. Nah, you'd have to actually stack on the reload speed. I got 7% reload speed mods, but then they require a utility mod slot. Well, on the chest piece and backpack, I got the armadillo version. No, not the armadillo. It might be the armadillo. Nope, that's the armadillo version. It's the iguana version that has the utility mod slot. Like you said, I mean, 7%, it's not really that much unless you're utilizing all the other things, and then you can kind of get it down right at around 3 seconds, but which is makes it equivalent to like an assault rifle. But I mean, you're sacrificing a lot from that utility mod slot in order to use that 7%. You're giving up weapon damage from an offensive mod slot. So I think the overall damage is better than utility unless you're going like more of a hybrid type thing. But you can have adequate enough skill power, and even in PvP, over 20,000 in a heal from my pokey heal, and still doing sufficient amount enough of damage for pretty much anything and everything. If you want more sustained damage overall, then MK46, I would say over the M60. M60 lower RPM, just a tad bit more base damage, not really much to make a difference, but at least with the MK46, you got 633 RPM, so that's a good thing for it. I build MG5 with perfect frenzy. Yeah, I don't like the frenzy part. I actually did have one, and I got rid of it.
I'm about to amp this control point up.
For every 10 bullets in the magazine, so 5 gain 4% rate of fire, so 20% rate of fire, 20% weapon damage for 5 seconds when reloading from empty. So if you're getting 20% rate of fire and 20% weapon damage, but in order to utilize that, you have to reload from empty, versus an unhinged version to where you're losing a little some weapon handling for 20% weapon damage without having or any contention on having to reload or having to get a kill first. Basically, that damage is there all the time.
I need help over here.
So in comparison, I think an unhinged M249, kind of like the Black Friday, would be better than the Perfect Frenzy. Oh yeah, I know. I mean, that's the way the things are. I mean, trying out new things you haven't tried before. I mean, makes things fun and interesting. Yeah, you can craft it, base. So think of it like premeditated. You have to like reload in order to get the extra damage. That's kind of like the way Frenzy is. But most people would rather have that damage up front without having to reload with it. And so kind of unhinged allows you to be able to do that. The Sleipner or Slipner. It was the very first one in my blueprints on the LMG versions of it. I'm here. Where you at? Yeah, when you're reloading from empty is the thing. But if you can get like comparison to Black Friday, perfectly unhinged. You get even more extra weapon damage from the get go without having to reload or anything along that lines, and you pair that with the chatterbox, then you're going to get a lot more consistent amount of damage with no contingency on having to do something in order to get it. It's basically just shoot and there you have it. So when you initially first starting shooting at whatever enemy, you're going to get the same amount of damage as you would throughout the whole, battle. And then plus the Black Friday has 100 rounds base versus 50, so you're getting twice the magazines as well. So I guess it just kind of depends on the build and whether you want burst damage, like if you're trying to run like a crit clutch build versus sustained damage. Because typically, if you don't down someone in the DZ with the first clip or get them to a point where they're having to retreat or something along those lines, then that reload time is what's going to get you. Because especially if they're using the AR, they're going to reload faster than you and already putting down more bullets. And if they're using a crit clutch build themselves, then you know how that goes. But it does all fall to personal preference and, like you said, it's just whatever you're having the most fun with. Well, that's what it's about, just having fun. Yeah, because sometimes using everything that's the best in the game, I mean, doing that over and over and over, you kind of lose the fun out of it. So trying something new, something different. What's up, Identity? Welcome to the stream. Again, thank you all for being here.
Are y'all doing that elite, whatever thing is?
Yeah. It just depends on what you prefer. Me personally, I don't like measured at all. It's like you got some out there saying that the shield spinner or whatever with perfectly measured is supposed to be godlike. I think it's trash. I mean, it probably make better sense maybe with a FAMAS or M4 because the AK has such a low RPM as it is. But I mean, if you're cool with the RPM wise, and especially like for PVE stuff, I mean, yeah, it's whatever floats your goat. All right, that put it up to a level 4. I'm just ready for something new, some more content, some form, some fashion, anything.
Yeah. Damn, where's that level 4 at? Holy shit.
Yeah, middle of the little zone that we're in.
Hostile control point identified. Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Yeah, it's still a good AR. It's still one of the best. I mean, just tenacity that's that comes on the Eagle Bear is what makes it still one of the best ARs, if not still the best. Like that Eagle? Yes, I had to rub it in.
Friendly combatants nearby.
So that's another thing when it comes to the MG5 and the whole frenzy. 4 or less blue Legos? Eh. So it pretty much ultimately forces you into a glass cannon situation or a crit clutch. Not a big fan of anything that handcuffs you or puts restraints on you. That's why I don't really use the whole berserk clutch.
Detected hostile supply convoy. Heavily armed.
I knew it! You sons of bitches! Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Hello. It's getting dark, Jimmy. Hold me. Hold me, dear buddy. He just came and elbowed you. Who's shooting me?
Oh my god.
I feel your pain. hands. Clap hands.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Coming in from the opposite direction. You gonna need a new pair of panties, cause you just shit your drawers, boy. No, we can't help you, Jimmy.
God damn, my back hurts, man.
Missed. Robin Hood and Little John coming to the forest. Oh, I missed you. Really? RK. Nope.
Supply room access
Nope.
unlocked. Friendly combatants detected.
Nope. Yeah, on
Open this.
the last video I did, I had two crossbow bolts in the DZ, and I landed both of them back to back.
Yeah, shit, I saw that. Shit was dope. They were probably mad as hell.
I can't believe I was actually that accurate and landed both of them. Actually, I was surprised. What in the hell? Damn it, Bobby. Yeah, it's on PS4. I don't know what they did between the launch of Title Update 6 and then the loots, the way it is, but it got horrible. MK16, MK17. I'm gonna run down to the bookstore right next to us and open up that hyena cache before I go back to the base.
What up?
Friendly combatants nearby.
Yeah, I like the older version. My favorite, I would say, Robin Hood's would have to be the Disney version,
Friendly
the
control.
old one, the animated. Then it have to be Men in Tights. We're men in tights, tights. The Kevin Costner version wasn't bad. I like the soundtrack. All right, while I'm in the middle of fast traveling, I should get there around next week. I'm going to run to the restroom, so let's take a brief intermission. Thank you all for tuning in. Just give me like 15 seconds. Okay, let's just make it an even minute.
What's up, dude? What's up, bro? It's listening to Relentless, yak. Having some fun. What you been up to? Working, bro. Working. I know how that feels. I got in, I think yesterday, and then I went down a couple hour drive and met my daughter to pick up my two grandbabies for a couple of weeks. So it's been a pretty rough one today. Yeah. There's a hunter around here, man. Yeah, that's still, I think they still spawn. Because, Garrett had one that just popped out,
Pretty much. All right, I'm back. What's up, Jimmy?
So relentless.
How's that wandering eye of yours?
Oh, it's getting a little better.
That thing creeps me out, man.
I'm trying to get rid of half of this crap.
Yeah, same here. Well, if y'all want to, we can Going to the Den of Thieves.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to base operations, sell all this shit.
Yeah, that's where I'm at now.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Selling and deconstructing.
Yeah, and sometime soon, I don't know if I'll wait to the new update or wait till next week or toward the end of this month. What I want to do is do my normal vendor reset videos, and then saving up enough funds, and then do another live stream, but make a build by only utilizing the things you can buy at the vendors.
That'd be pretty neat.
I mean, because with all the shotgun crap in there right now, I mean, you could make a shotgun build pretty easy, just because a shotgun build's pretty much the easiest. Nah, you shake it more than twice, you're playing with it. Not right now, Jock. With me, I mean, my schedule, I have to like plan it out. Because that was kind of like the main thing when the raid first came out, just getting enough people together to actually do it. And I don't think anybody's actually still prepared to do it because it hasn't really been done or talked about in the longest. And honestly, I mean, once you get the Eagle Bear out of it, there's really no other need to go in there and really do the raid unless you're just there to help somebody else to get it. And that's essentially the PvP version. Wish the skill power was a little bit more, but still have 80% hazard protection and 17% explosive resistance. And still getting over 20k in PvP with my Poke Heal. I mean, I could do a little bit better with better mods, but it's all still just trying to get the right mask. I did have one that had 300 skill power on it, but I wasn't able to put any more hazard protection on it because then I in turn had to put insulated on it, so it kind of threw it right. So I'm still in the search for a Petrov mask. Essentially, one red, doesn't matter what it is, just for the fact, if I want to go more tanky, then I can put these Heliguard pads on. But before, when I switched to the Heliguard pads, since it has 2 blue Lego mod slots, then 9 is required for Spark. That puts me at 8, so I run the 3-piece True Patriot, so that way I still have 11 for Bloodsucker and then 9 for Spark. But just with any red in the mask, kind of makes it easier, so that way I can either go a little more tankier, or I can drop down and go a little bit more, DPS. And I think with the mod slot, it puts me like 411k armor. So it just depends on personal preference. At least this way, I still have the additional damage from Spark, courtesy of flame grenades or Stinger Hive. So it's still just getting the better roll on the mask. And then, of course, the gloves. I got fortunate that it at least had 10 LMG damage already on it, and then that allowed me to put 384 skill power. But this is essentially the Black Friday build that's on my channel, utilizing the Black Friday at 114% weapon damage. Actually, I think, no, I was mistaken. It was 115%. I just had 114 on the thumbnail. Clickbait. Best for healing. I would say for mobility reasons and not having to drop a chem at your feet, and so that way you can shoot and heal yourself at the same time, and plus the amount of heal that you get, the Poke Heal from the Survivalist. But it's like if I wanted more skill power than what I have right now, but I wanted to keep the same amount of damage that I have, right, and the same toughness, then this is how easy it is just to switch to the Technician and gain that 50% more skill power, right? So just by switching that, it puts my skill power up to 2,757. Now, with like I said, a better roll on my mask currently, um, I can squeeze probably another 200 skill power out of it because I know on other pieces I've got other piece that has like 550 skill power on it. So if I can just get 300, then that would put me right around 3k skill power, but yet same amount of toughness, same amount of damage, and then I can run, of course, the hive and then a chem launcher or vice versa. So it's just whatever you want to do, and it's pretty easy just to get skill power on your mask and then of course your holster with those two main things, and then you can substitute the offensive mod slot and the armadillo vest and go with the iguana. It'll have a utility instead of the offensive, so you'll lose a little bit of DPS, but you'll gain that utility mod slot that you can easily stick in there, so that way it puts you up to either that 3,000 skill power with the technician or with the survivalist, at least over 2k skill power, so you can have a 21 K Chem heal, Pokeball heal. So, yeah, you can either choose the 10% extra healing or the 10% extra skill damage for the technician. It's just the survivalist kind of gives you a little more flexibility to where you don't have to stop shooting or stop moving, take your thumbs off the sticks or what have you in order to drop, a chem at your feet in order to stand still. I mean, it'll automatically, squirt at your feet and will follow you as you move. So with the survivalist, it kind of makes it a little bit more mobile, I would say. But, I mean, when it comes to PvP, specialist weapons have no place in it. Basically, everybody only uses demolitionists for either they're running seeker builds or just to go out there and collect the special ammo and then proceed to think that they're actually good and then blow people up with their specialized weapon, the grenade launcher, and that's the only reason why they usually choose the demolitionist. I mean, before at least they had a little bit more distinctiveness and like the specialist, which is, I don't know, I think they all need tweaked and worked because they're not distinctive enough, I should say. Because someone said they're actually going to, what if they put out, a healer specialist? Well, that's really no different than the technician specialist, because the technician, with all that additional skill power and that 10% extra healing, technically, I mean, that could be like, the healer specialist. I think that's what it was intended to be to begin with. But between the technician and the demolitionist, I mean, yeah, you get that little extra explosive damage by utilizing the demolitionist, but you can still achieve great dominant seekers or explosive damage just from running a skill build with destructive by utilizing a technician. So that's why I kind of like say that there's not enough distinctiveness in the specializations. But let's try the Den of Thieves, shall we? Let's go see where it's at. It's in the west. I'm going to go into Foxtrot. We'll see. I mean, because some people might not like my opinion, but I mean, if you want more DPS, then you should have to sacrifice blues or yellows. But the way the system is right now, it's like you can cheese it to where you can still be a little bit of everything and still have the 100% hazard protection and the explosive resistance. And they said they didn't want to force people to have to spec into explosive resistance when it comes to Negotiator's Dilemma, but yet they kind of contradicted themselves and talked out of the side of their mouth, because that same thing can be said as far as the hive meta, as far as the hazard. Because essentially they're forcing everybody to run some sort of hazard protection, which is the same argument that they made for Negotiator's Dilemma as far as people running explosive resistance. So, I mean, it should be a give and take, but it's so easy to get the hazard protection. It just requires RNG to kind of be on your side, and then just getting the right piece, and one can achieve that 100% hazard protection. It's just easily get the explosive resistance. I mean, it's hard to get 100% explosive resistance. I mean, I think you can get up to like, see, 10, 20, 30, 40. I mean, I would say it's not necessarily hard. I would say it's not really, what's the word? I'm not good at grammar and using big words. It's more of a just stack on pretty much Negotiator's Dilemma with the blues and then have the armor mods with the 10% explosive resistance on. It's not too practical in order to do that because you'll be missing out on tons of other things, but one can still achieve that, get 100% explosive resistance. It's just, you would definitely be shooting marshmallows, potentially. I mean, if they're going to allow you to min max, you should have to choose whether, if you want, like, take off the armor percentages on pieces, and you get to basically choose if you want a max roll of armor on it, or you want weapon damage. You want one or the other. But not really a both. And one can even throw skill power in the mix, so you have to choose whether you want to be DPS, you want to be tank, or do you want to be more or less skill power. But then again, then people will complain, well, you know, what about that's taken away from any kind of hybrid builds? Who are you, and whose asshole did you crawl out of? Oh, I appreciate that, Bumpy. Oh, really? Oh, I switched over. I don't even have a skill, and I didn't even equip a skill.
Woo. Me dieron.
Hallelujah! Appreciate your loot. Thank you. Thank you. Muy bien. Muy bien. Hasta mañana.
Pendeja.
Betsy Macula punta. You pendejo. See, I used to actually be a bouncer at a Spanish bar, so I know all the bad words. Post a lock picket. Oops. But yeah, I don't have the right skills down. Actually, I'm on survivalist. That was cheeky of it. Alright, to the Den of Thieves.
Yeah, what we doing?
Den of Thieves. Hit the boxes. Hopefully they'll come back for some more easy kills. See, it showed the triangle thing there, but it still pulled out my special. I hate it when it does that. Because it takes so long to pull it out and stick it back in, and that was weird, me just saying that. There's one over here.
Anna, you're over there? Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Outlaw. Yeah, it is a little different. In some ways, it's easier. In some ways, it's not. Just takes some time, more or less. I'd say getting used to the distinction between the two. And a lot of content creators are putting out disinformation as well, so you got to be careful on who you actually follow and believe what they say, because they don't mind steering you the wrong direction as long as it means views for you or for them. I just heard somebody shoot a sniper rifle. Yeah, there's agents over here.
Oh shit! All right. I thought we were getting the thing over here.
Yeah, I was just calling it out though.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll fight
I'm
them.
going to you.
Well, we'll fight them in a minute. We can still just keep doing the Den of Thieves. They're not going anywhere. Plus, I mean, if that seems like they're just farming. So if we go over there and murk them, then we're gonna be waiting a lot longer.
Man, how the fuck you get over there? Oh.
Right here with you. I will be here for you. Somewhere in the night. So we go back through this door. 90, and this last box over here should put us at 100. Well, I think they just killed old Zippy. They went for the solo dude instead of even thinking about coming at us again. Surprised they didn't immediately come back out with 2 shotgun builds, thinking that would help them out. Alright, for the next 4 hours, you can come get Perfectly Unbreakable. 25,500 armor, 10.5% headshot damage, and 15,103 health. Not too bad. Change out the headshot damage to weapon damage, or leave the headshot damage and take off the health and put on weapon damage. Yeah, fielder's choice, whatever you want. Ongoing directive. Troop Patriot gloves. Hardwired.
Relentless invite Holmes.
Alright. Well, we have to get out of here first. Somebody wants to use Mad Bomber. Take off the health and put on, I would say armor percentage, but I kind of don't want to say that because, I mean, depending on if they take out all the armor percentages, then, So, I mean, grenade radius has its pros, right? Especially if you're using Sparked. Don't want to use the Merciless as your secondary and handcuff yourself, so that way the flame grenades that have a wider spread base and generally, catch people on fire more than, grenades do on bleed, then this grenade radius would actually help you out with that fire and that fire grenade proccing spark without handcuffing you, forcing you to use the merciless as your secondary. So. Best way to farm DZ funds? Occupied. Go to the ODZ. Fastest way. Because killing a regular NPC in the ODZ is going to drop you DZ funds. Versus the likes of coming to a normalized dark zone, you have to go around to all the little boxes that are highlighted. So once you initiate the white rogue, they become highlighted in your area. You go pick up boxes that way, and that could take forever. So if you go to the ODZ, then you can go that route in the ODZ and just kill normal NPCs that'll drop, a couple for every landmark plus the boxes, and you can really get the rates up or your DZ funds up really fast. Grenade radius on Dilemma? No, that's debunked. Grenade radius, the Mad Bomber, does not work with Negotiator's Dilemma. There's actually a video of me testing it live and doing so. Kamikaze Von Dum Dum made a video about it a while back and trying to say it did, but
Okay.
he never
Time to
used
kill these
it.
guys.
But the grenade radius affects the grenade itself, not actually the grenade radius from the things like the grenade launcher. It doesn't affect the grenade launcher radius, so in turn it doesn't affect the Negotiator's Dilemma radius either. So Professor Von Dum Dum was typically and is usually always wrong. Another one that just throws crap sandwiches together and tries to sell them.
I think I can't invite him. I think you got to invite him, Melendez.
Well, I guess this depends. 500 gear being all maxed out. Now, they didn't exactly say every single stat will be, maxed out, but we'll have a maxed out stat on them. They try to be vague, kind of like that, right? Just like the whole sending out a picture of an exotic, it looks like a Vector SMG, but it's really an AR, assault rifle. The only thing we do is just wait and see, hope for the best and plan for the worst, right? Alright, where's these dudes at? Alright, down here, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee. Never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. Don't turn around. Going this way.
You're gonna get this supply drop. I think we're gonna have to start a chat party for homes.
Alright, since we're close to this landmark, I'll hop in and start a chat party, and then I'll invite everybody to it. Because we're probably going to have to fast travel down there to that other side anyways, where they're at. Yeah, I made the whole Negotiators build with everything possible. Berserk, Health, went with the Bloodsucker, I did the Unbreakable, I did every variation of it, right? Putting it out there, letting know how it is, and at the time nobody was saying anything because it was new. It just had come out, as far as the changes and whatnot. So they really didn't do too well on more or less view-wise. But then, you got some people that waited out a month, throw it half-ass it together, and don't even know the current state of the way the ARs are with the 29% damage health and the clutch, and then want to proceed to make like a 200 and 280, 290k. Some even had like 320, 330k health, and I'm like, what? No. Uh, I hear a buzz. Yeah, you might just like turn it down a little bit, and that'll take care of a little bit of the feedback. I cannot find Jimmy on my friends list. One of y'all might have to send him an invite. All right, sorry about that, guys. Set up the invite.
I'm about to run all the way to this extraction.
I'm fast traveling, smarter.
Shit, I got some shit on my backpack. That's why.
He'll get it back. Oh, and also, guys out there in the chatosphere, YouTubeosphere, D Holmes here is actually a brother to a member that these care packages are going to. It's overseas. Well, he's our brother too, but he's D Holmes' blood brother. Yeah. I hear a rifle. I guess I can go up here and get destroyed real quick.
No, I'm fine. I'm going over there right now. I'm like slowing up.
I'm used to being the bait.
Do I need to bring out Dimitri's sniper?
Oh, they're rogue over here too.
Yes, me going out there now. We're going to celebrate with some vodka.
Huh. Look, shotgun bot. I was by myself. See, I don't know what causes that glitch, but you see that dude that was bouncing up and down? There's some glitch that you can actually purposefully do that as far as bounce up and down. You might want to turn your mic down, Holmes. Just turn it down a little bit because that'll help with the feedback because you got it way up high. What's up, shotgun bots? No skill having motherfuckers! Yes, you can accuse me of being toxic, but what game that has PvP in it isn't? Oh yeah, see, that same dude didn't have a shotgun on earlier when they went rogue and they got blasted. Or he did, and... Come with your shotguns. Come on. Come up here and go night-night. Yeah, I don't know how to get that chat thing off the bottom left screen. They don't want to play. What's up, Extreme Malice? How you doing, buddy? Hope the family's safe down there, down under.
Who killed Holmes? Oh, this guy. Oh, look, the 600,000 armor crew just came out.
Yeah, you better run.
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Turn it down.
Just watch it behind you guys.
Yep. They're just doing that mess. I'm immune.
Watch it, one of them.
Who shot the special ammo? Was that them?
I think Jamie did. One's down.
Moan sound effects. There's one at the
There's a sniper. There's a sniper. Be careful.
Just come up here and he won't be in your range or anything.
Yeah, it sounds good. It sounds
Just
good.
hope you and your family are safe and sound down there.
NPCs behind us.
I'm talking in Australia. Extreme Malice is in Aussie. Aussie, Oxum free.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Yeah, Puerto Rico just got hit by another
Did you
earthquake now.
Did you clip your ruby slippers together and? Alright, drone's down.
Watch it with the rifle. You guys hear me or not?
Why did he suck into cover? He's running a Give me.
I'm on fire. Yep, I got him. He's down.
The other dude was with the rifle still sitting back.
Alright.
He's running a clutch. Figured he went from clutch to berserk to shotgun.
Watch, he got a rifle, Bill. We gotta back up. Don't give him that range. Back up.
Only took over 1 million in damage. That's all. Extreme said hello.
Tell him, say what's up.
He's in chat. Yeah, instead of that vaporizer, some kind of seekers or whatever would probably be better. I can switch. But no, I can't switch because I'm on survivalist.
Heal up, Jimmy. Holmes, watch out. Holmes, watch out. Got him, I got him.
Yeah, I left my hive for those dudes. Yeah, let's go up this little side thing right here.
Yeah, come up here, yeah. Yeah, Relentless, we should go up those stairs up there so we won't give that rifle any range.
Well, let's go for it. We got... Go figure. He's running a berserk. Clutch. Bot.
Sorry, bro. We can do it again. We split it up. It's fine.
I refuse to run shotguns or clutch. I think nothing, only bots and use BS like that. I got 7 seconds to decide.
This should take mad long, bro. Mad fucking long.
Oh, no problem. No problemo.
A la verga, puto.
Hallelujah! Reload.
Yeah, I'm reloading too.
Testify, hallelujah! Adios, amigo! Use a hoe. Ho! Use a hoe. What is Relentless?
We should go up here.
I'm king of the bots. Well, I mean, I don't prefer that just because, I mean, if they're running shotguns, then what they puts up us in a narrow position to where either we wait on them at the top of the steps to where we don't have no function moving left to right and we're easily double tapped by a shotgun. And then if we push back, then we can't shoot them until...
Come up here, guys. Come up here. Going down right now. I'm going up. I'm leading them up here. Yeah, they're pushing. Yeah, let them push. Let them push. One's pushing up. One's pushing up. Good shit, guys. Good shit. I'm reloading. Behind us.
Yep. I'm healing up. I'm healing. Got him. I got 2 up here.
Yep, I'm healing up.
Yeah, I'm getting focused because they intertwine and interlace in one another. That's.
Oh,
Yeah.
they put pestilence on too.
Well, I mean, Jimmy, bro, you need. We've sent you multiple invites, Jimmy. Can some. That is precisely the reason why this is a horrible spot. It says there are no suggested players. Oh, now it popped up and said it. At first it didn't.
You go put that down a little bit, bro.
Going back out.
Yep, me too.
Tamil.
Watch it. One of them got a
I'm down. Get me. Pick one of you. Pick me up.
I am.
All right. Dude, why are you just standing there like doing a bird pose? Like, y'all see that on your screen?
Yeah, I see that, bro.
Pushing up.
Yep, me too. I'm right behind you. He's dead.
Hijo de puta. A la verga me cago. Los cuatro.
Go sleep. Go to sleep. Go night night. Shh.
Si yo me pongo electrónica, no. Si quiere que yo me ponga electrónica, yo me pongo electrónica, pero no.
Don't
tengo
worry.
mucho,
I'll
¿sabes?
sprinkle some crack on you and let the cops deal with your ass.
Watch it. They're not flagging. They're not stupid.
Fine, I'll flag. Don't push up too far. Don't push up too far. Take away their advantage of them sitting inside the checkpoint. Yeah, I'm getting shotgun. Really?
El otro menos.
Told you when they can't do it on their own, they have to bring out the bot shotguns.
Con la peste, loco. A la verga.
Hey, when you might want to watch some videos so you can actually get some skill to create a build and not have to result to a shotgun. You bot.
Y yo tengo uno
Yeah,
de buenísimo,
that's
loco.
called the last reserve build. Like, okay, I can't kill these guys with my normal build.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
I mean, I could put on my skill build too. It don't matter to me. Shit.
It's everybody dies. It's part of division. It could just as much be, me because I am smoking while playing at the same time, trying not to burn my fingers. But don't forget to. But don't forget to show some love to the like button and hit that sub button if you happen to be new. Very appreciate it. We're almost at 12K. Imagine. Yeah, we'll. Hi, buddies. Yeah, that didn't work out too well for you, did it? Hold up, Holmes.
Oh,
You're pushing up
pushing
by
up so much,
yourself.
bro.
Shotgun. Well, I mean, you pushed up and then I push up and then. Come on, dude. I don't think that had nothing to do with it because you ran up there and then immediately took cover.
So they want to put
it's matching
they want to put
backwards.
shotguns on right now. Okay, I got something for them at this point.
PS4.
I think his PS4 is giving up if he keeps blue screening like that, man.
Are y'all coming out anytime soon?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Well, I'm out here dying while y'all got y'all's fingers stuck up your ass.
I can't even change my fucking build, bro.
Well, you shouldn't need to. You should know how to play with the one you got.
Yeah, of course.
Then why change it?
I'm trying to put, since they're playing shotguns, I'm trying to put a freaking.
Oh, so you're saying you can't kill them with the shotgun without having to put a shotgun on yourself?
No.
That don't make a whole lot of sense.
Like I'm trying to put a skill build to knock them out of knock them out of cover.
You could just hit them with bullets. That works too.
Shut up.
I'm reloading and don't go up there and
Yeah, no, I see it.
heal up and then let's rock and roll.
Got one. Push up, kill him. All right, guys, bedtime.
Shotgun, go figure. I thought y'all were pushing up. When I say let's go up, let's go, then y'all should be behind me. Get your finger out your ass or get off my stream. As simple as that.
Oh my God, bunch of fucking.
Yes, I'm an asshole, but if you don't have a PvP, then come on.
Well, I was in the back shooting him with my rifle.
Put
Good
your
night, baby.
big boy panties on. Well, you can push up with a rifle, Bill. I'm playing shotgun build. Nah, shotgun builds are for bots. No offense to you, but if you run a shotgun build, you are a bot, and I definitely do not want to play with you. But no offense. Takes no skill to run a shotgun. Alright, back out. Where's the other two?
I'm pushing out. Come on.
Well, hold on.
Yes.
Let's wait on everybody else so we can go together. Alright, let's go. Immune, dude. I'm shooting y'all.
Down the stairs. Alright, let me go give my daughter something to drink real quick. Relentless. Be right back.
Rifle builds are just more or less a longer version of a shotgun build, so technically the same thing. Use whatever gives an advantage over, especially if an LMG, AR, SMG. I mean, if you can't get it done with that and have to resort to shotguns and rifles, I mean, I guess any means necessary, right? But I just personally don't choose not to stoop to that level. Rifle builds aren't that bad because, I mean, everyone that I found, at least on PS4 and in the DZ, I can phase tank, and they get wrecked. On console, I mean, you have to pretty much hit those headshots. And it's the same cheese as far as L2, R2, L2, R2. Same thing when it comes, excuse me, with a shotgun. How to quick scope and COD, essentially the same thing. No skill required. That's why I refuse to make a shotgun build, even put it up on the channel. Oh, hell no. But yeah, the reason I haven't streamed over the last couple of weeks, other than that last one, is I ran into a stomach bug and just now still getting over it, so that's the crankiness. So apologies. Yeah, I really do not like the MG5. Yes, most people that run shotguns or rifles, that's the only reason why they use it, because they can't find nothing else to do. They make excuses for the reason why they do use it, right? Now we got 3 on us. Don't push up too much, Jimmy. You're exposed over there. And get shot from behind. Yeah, that's why I don't know why you pushed up so far to the left to begin with. I don't know where Holmes went. So I'm going back out again. One man, all alone. Yeah, I'm by myself. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Alright. They still rogue?
Yep.
Where you at? Alright, there's one behind you guys. Be careful.
They're going up there.
There's one behind you guys.
He didn't last very long. They went up top.
They did?
Yeah.
Let's go up top then. Right behind you.
Yeah, I got shot with an explosive arrow. Is that all you got? You have to use special ammo? Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
Such losers.
And they got secret mines on too.
Good shot though. I mean, if that's what you gotta do in order to... I got stuck in the animation of throwing a eye, but... Oh well. Back at it again.
Damn, I just loaded up right now? Shit. Hey, hold up. You by yourself, bro. Yep. Heal up, heal up, heal up.
Yep.
Got one, I got one, I got one.
Yep. Pushing with you?
Yep, yep. There's two of them. Got the other one. Other one's running away, I think. Yep.
Yeah, he's just buying time for his other homies to come out, that's all. He just froze in place.
My god, this guy runs more than a freaking marathon runner, bro.
You got an armor kit off?
Yep.
Now I gotta reload.
Guys, buddy.
Stuff in dub.
He's gonna meet up with his other boy down there. Behind you, behind you.
I got shot with another special ammo.
Yep. Of course, he came with the shotgun. Whoa, what a lag right there. Holy crap.
Yeah, I told you he froze up for quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, your mic. Heard more humming than I did your sweet, sexy voice. Where'd Jimmy go?
I don't know.
Yeah, they're getting more special ammo at that.
About to be behind you, bro. Yeah, I gotta delete some of these mods on this shit, bro. 'Cause this shit is not letting me
Waiting to
do
see
what I want.
which direction they're gonna go. Ah, screw it. Hop down.
They went back down. Watch it, bro.
You're over there.
Watch it, one of them right there by you, Villainous. Watch out. He's coming up with a shotgun. Come on, man. These fucking seeker mines, bro.
Stay up, Jamie.
Jimmy, pick me up, bro.
Pick him up, Jimmy.
Oh, my God. He's coming,
Jimmy.
he's coming, he's coming.
I'm sticking it regardless. I'm hopping down. Fuck this.
Behind us, behind us.
Yeah, how'd that work out for you, dumbass?
He's gonna run, he's gonna run.
Yeah, hit him.
Got him.
Bots.
They put shotguns, they put seeker mines, they put... Oh, my God.
Their hive was ineffective.
Hives.
Their seekers wasn't effective unless
Yeah, I
all
got
my
100%
armor was
hazard
ripped off.
protection on this build.
Oh, I can't wait to completely get over this stomach flu.
Yeah, bro, that's weird because my mom, sister, and my nephews are going through that right now.
Yeah, then having to take Finnegan, it makes you sleepy on top of everything else. Sweet holy mother of God.
Let me go open this shit up, see if I get anybody that anybody needs.
Now that's why I try not to stream if I'm not feeling good or sick, because you know I'm even more of an asshole than I usually am. Yeah, I'm gonna open these up.
Somebody invite Holmes.
All right. Yeah, no good.
An agent from your clan has joined your team.
No good. The only time at any time in this whole entire game since it launched, the only time I've ever used a shotgun was the Sweet Dreams as the holster talent as a secondary, just to flop around like a fish just to gain ammo.
That's what I'm using it with my Berserk build.
All right, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up there. So I'm just feeling completely horrible. But to make up for it, I guess I'll be going again tomorrow night. Hey, we actually surpassed our first stream's revenue as far as going toward our troops in these care packages. We passed it by $34. So that's awesome. So we'll try it again tomorrow. And hopefully I'm going to take some meds and feel a little bit better. If not, then I'm probably going to head to the doctor first. But regardless of how I feel, even if it's a short stream, I'm still going to stream again tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern. Again, sorry for my assholery. That's just how it is when you don't feel well and you take it out and say things you shouldn't. So that's all on me, and I don't want to continue on that route, knowing I don't feel good, and it just makes matters worse, and I make matters worse by the complete crap that come out my mouth. But yep. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you once again for all the donos. Shout out to everybody. Appreciate you so much for supporting Special Forces units that's deployed overseas. My goal is to hit $1,000. So we've raised $234 in the last 2 streams. So at this rate, maybe just 5 or 6 more, we can get to reach that goal. It wouldn't be so much of a hefty goal, but YouTube takes 30% of whatever is donated. So that's like $30 out of every 100. So I got to take in that account. But we'll eventually get there. If not, I'll wear myself out in trying. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to ground and pound that like button. Show it some love. Hit that sub button if you happen to be new. But appreciate you guys, and we'll see you fudging later. I just don't feel good, bro.